Hello, diecast collectors. Today I was watching the Hot Wheel Hunters video, and he had a segment on here that he was showing a Transam by Greenlight, Smoking the Bandit, and then he also has some Johnny Lightnings and such. So you need to check out his videos. I noticed that he likes about the same thing as I do for his cars. Being an adult, we appreciate the detail, the level of detail of some of these older cars that we probably grew around or liked. That's why the Hot Wheels and stuff, it's really nice, but at the same time, it brings back childhood memories. But as an adult, you can really appreciate the detail, the scale-wise. This is 164, and have that kind of level of detail. Really got to appreciate this stuff. So anyway, this is a Greenlight Transam, and this one here is actually a Hot Wheel. The same thing. It's a rubber tires, metal bottom. Look at that detail. License plate. You can read that on there in California. Hot Wheel has done a really good job on this TA here. Like I say, I have 3 more, but I also brought down a few other brands to look at. This is, like I say, this was Hot Wheel here. Now, the Hot Wheel mainline is pretty cool. These are just dollar cars, which the level of detail is very limited on here. If you're just racing them down the track, you don't really want to put a lot of detail on them for them to be scratched up. But this is why we like the diecast, because for me as a collector, I like the Transam. Pretty cool car. For displaying, I'd rather display this than just a Hot Wheel, a mainline, just because of the detail. But this is kind of cool. I like the Firebird. So got another one here. So these are just plastic bottom, plastic tires. Not a lot. Like I say, the level of detail is not as much, but I guess you can sit here and detail this all out yourself and really make it cool custom and be something that would be very proud of. But I don't do any customizing or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. That's a Hot Wheel. Here's us going back in time a little bit. When I say childhood, this was one of my childhood cars. Hot Wheel Trans Am Formula. Very basic red interior. You can tell that the plastic is starting to turn, but pretty cool for a kid that just wanted to play in the backyard with it. You know, kind of squeaks a little bit, kind of got a little dirty. So let's see here. I do like, of course, the concept car here. Hot Wheel again. Pretty neat back then when I first got this. Kind of cool. Pretty cool concept. Of course, this here is a premium. My cousin, he actually had one of these cars, except the red light in front. But this is just another Trans Am. Hot Wheel did a good job on this one here. So I also got this one here, which is a Yachting Panic Trans Am. So this was made in Hong Kong. So this isn't too bad. It's got opening doors. So what year? It doesn't really say what year it was. Basic little car, Firebird. So I actually got another one, just pretty similar. So it's also same brand, Panic Trans Am. Says 1979, made in Hong Kong. But this one here, opening doors, but it's Billy Joe McKay. Now, if any of you remember the TV show BJ and the Bear, I used to have a semi that went with this. So it was a BJ and the Bear, and it had a Trans Am. So, but those are 2 very similar cars there from my childhood back in '79. So I imagine this car here is probably about the same time or so. Just another green light. Yep. TransAms, so it's just something a little different. Like I say again, green light does something different. So I just like it different. So we got, here's another one. Firebird. Green light. So on the green light, the hoods do open up. I just haven't, I'm not going to try. And then this one here is actually a Johnny Lightning, because you can tell by the wider tires are not to scale. But it's a pretty cool Trans Am too. So like I say, when you're a collector of diecast, it's hard to say no to certain things. So here is, I just got these, it's probably been a month ago now. The Fire Am Green Light 1977 Pontiac TA Fire Am. So let's open this thing up. So of course, green light always does a number. So I don't know how you can take that. Is that 0680 or is it 0? Nope, the 8's wrong. So it's 0. So it's a 680. So these are all pretty cool. I'm sure the hood opens. But again, these are 164 scale. You see the motor in there. Pretty cool white letters on there. So you wouldn't get that with the Hot Wheels. Nothing banging on the Hot Wheels or anything, because I love the Hot Wheels. But your roots come from some. I always say your roots come from either Matchbox or Hot Wheels or both, in which I came from both, and then started getting into it as an adult. I noticed that to get such a wide variety of diecast, you have to go to different brands. Johnny Lightning, Auto World, and Green Light is where I tend to go to right now, and just have fun with it. So that's a pretty cool car there. Now I got another one here. It's a '78 Pontiac, same thing to the '87 TA, or no, '87 DKM. So the Macho Trans Am. So this one's a 592. So it's got the top still in it. So almost looks like the same casting except that top. So one's a 78, one's a 77. And then I got a 79 Pontiac. So I don't know what's difference in the body, or how much difference in each body style there was. Oh, this one here is a really low number. This one's 179. So I'm not sure if there's much in the change of the body style from each year, but usually the front and the back, usually somehow they change something to be a little bit different than the following year. So I think out of all the TransAms though, I think I still would take that one. So So anyway, that's what I have. So thanks for the video to the Hot Wheel Hunter of inspiration of getting home and making another video myself. Just haven't had time in the last couple weeks. But different makes here, different years, different kind of brands, all kind of cool. So if you're a die-hard collector, Greenlight is probably the way to go. But Hot Wheels has put a neck-to-neck vehicle in there that looks really nice with the rest of them. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Keep collecting what you like, and we'll see you on your next video. See ya. Bye.